Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga, chapter 17, verse 8. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, Arjuna, please know that food, sacrifice, austerity, and charity, they are also of three types: Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. That is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 7. Verse 8. Ayussattvabalarogyam Sukhapriti-vivardhanaha Rasya snigdha sthirahrityam Agara Satviga priyaga. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, the food one consumes affects the mind. Whatever you take in will affect your mind with regard to the steadiness, tranquility, and the capacity to think also. Food that are considered desirable by Satvika people are of the following types. Ayuhu, that is, the food that increases the duration of life. Everybody comes with an expiry date. Nobody can change that. But as long as you are living, it must be healthy living. Sattva, development of mind. Bala, strength. Arogya, healthy body. Sugha, tasty, that gives pleasure to the body and mind. Priti vivardhanaha, aesthetically pleasing. So whenever you go to a South Indian wedding or something, especially in Raghavendra mutts and other mutts, mostly in South India, during festivals, the banana leaves will be kept. All will sit, and then all the dishes will be served before they serve anna, that is rice. Then they pour ghee. So the eyes will see what are the things that are available on the plate, on the leaf. Then you get and there is a proper place for keeping everything. You can't keep here and there, here and there. For keeping everything, there is a proper place. They keep it in such a beautiful manner that itself will attract you to eat everything. Sometimes I may not be able to control myself till they serve the rice and ghee. So I generally taste, and some people used to scold me also. So beautifully they will serve. Pleasing to the eyes, aesthetically pleasing. It's a 5-star, what 5-star? Nonsense. You go and see in the, for example, if you want to go, you go to Srikari Mutt or other places. There are n number of places. Beautifully it will be served. And proper places. Everything will be kept in proper places. The eye should see. When you touch, the fingers should touch the food. So everything, sense organ, everything, there is a sense. So the saliva comes out according to the taste and easily gets digested. Beautiful. That is what I feel. Rasya, that is juicy. Snigdha, creamy. Oily. Sthira, remaining for a long time. Kritya, pleasing for the heart or mind. So these types of foods are considered to be Satvic type of foods. Swami Chinmayananda says, food has certain effects upon the eater. Generally, a person is conditioned by the type of food he eats. The inner nature of a person is built by the type of food he consumes. In turn, the inner nature commands the taste, and that person develops an irresistible appetite for certain types of foods. Simply put, what you eat, your inner nature gets adjusted. Then your inner nature demands what it wants. So both are interconnected. Swami Chinmayananda says, Sattvic people like such foods which increases the vitality, ayugu, which gives them secret strength, bala, to resist the temptations of the sense objects. Then which provides health, or health is wealth, arogya, which will give you joy, preeti, which give them inner cheerfulness, sukha. In other words, Sattvic people enjoy food that is clean and wholesome, with no choice to putrefy them, putrefy within. It should not spoil your internal things. Very, very important. Body has to be maintained well for the spiritual journey. My view, what is this body composed of? Some people are 70 kgs, some are 80, some are 90. What is this 80 kgs? I am 80. What is this 80 kg weight? It is nothing but food. If you deeply think, then you will understand body is born out of food only. You may be surprised. How? The sperm of the father, what is it? Where from it came? That sperm is nothing but the food digested by the father. Daily he eats whatever he likes. That food becomes his strength, the sperm. When that sperm is placed in the womb of the mother, then what happens? It was sustained by what? It is sustained by the food eaten by the mother. That is a tube which gets connected, and the mother feeds the. Then after the birth, it grew, got strength. By what? By the food taken by it, day after day. The mother puts, gives whatever is good for the baby. Babies are fat, and the mother wants the baby to be fat. Finally, you grow, you become a child, then a young man, then an old man. But everything, if you see, it is nothing but food. Entire body is nothing but Annamaya Gosha. Your brain, all your flesh, all your bones, everything is food. Finally, when the body perishes, it again becomes food. If it is burnt, then it becomes ashes, and then it is put somehow you throw it in the river. It becomes a food for something. If it is buried, normally the worms and other things will eat the body. So body, according to me, is nothing but food. One has to be very careful about the food. For the spiritual journey, a mother, how she gives food to her own baby? Will she give a unhealthy, poisonous food? Even if she eats, they go to hotel, eat pizza. Will she give the pizza to the baby? No, she says, oh, unhealthy. Don't drink the this beverages. Don't drink. No, 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 no. You don't touch. No chips. She eats one full packet, but she is not giving it to the baby. What type of food she will give? A mother always wishes her son or daughter to live longer. Even if he is a filtered idiot, let us assume. Mother wants her son or baby to live longer. Or you who? Then, when you put namaskar, either to your mother or to Satvic people, they always bless you saying, Dirghayushman Bhava. You live longer. Your ayush should be longer. Dirghayushman Bhava. That is the wish of all the Satvic people. You go and put namaskar to anybody. They will say Dirghayushman Bhava. Then the mother wants the baby to be intelligent. When Aryamba, the mother of Adi Shankara, she was given a choice. Whether you want a son who is an idiot, who will live 100 years, more than 100 years he will live, but he will be a filtered idiot. Whether you want that type of a son, or a son with brilliance, shining in brilliance, but he will have only a shorter period of life. Whom do you want? She said, I want a son with brilliance, shining brilliance. Adi Shankara was born. So naturally, second is Sattva. Ayush Sattva Bala Rogya. Again, you take the mother. Any mother wants her baby to be strong and healthy. Strong not only in the physical sense. Nowadays, strong means going to gym. That is, according to me, I am not criticizing it. You have to maintain your body. But that alone is not sufficient. One has to be trained to face the challenges of life. That is why I personally feel, it's my personal view, that Bhagavad Gita should be kept as a, all these nonsense studies should be removed, or it should be kept, but Bhagavad Gita should also be kept. Otherwise, one can, because it is, Arjuna is depressed. He is given the teaching of facing the challenges of life. Same challenges everyone is facing in one or the other way. If Bhagavad Gita is kept, if I have read Bhagavad Gita some 40 years back, maybe, I'm not saying I would have become a great fellow. Maybe I would have handled my stress in a better manner. That is what I would say. So, strong means it should be physically and mentally strong. Hence, Bala and Arogya, healthy. Stress 100% it has an effect on your health. So that is why Arogya, Bala and Arogya. Even if the food gives you everything, the child may not like it. You give the tablet, no child will take it. That is why every medicine comes in a syrup form. Child happily drinks it, thinking it is a sweet. It should give happiness also to the consumer. That is why Preeti and Sukha. Then Bhagavan is not naming, if you see deeply, Bhagavan is not naming any food, because food preferences and choices are many. And it varies from place to place, country to country, and from house to house. So it is extremely difficult which type of food is fit for which type of person. Impossible. So the idea is one must eat food that increases longevity, gives noble thoughts, keeps one healthy, mentally strong, and fit for the spiritual journey. That is what this verse 8 says. That is what I think. Verse 8 again. Ayush sattva bala rogyam sugha priti vivardhanagam rasya snigdha stira hrityam agara sattviga priyagam. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom sarvam krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana